こんなこともできるんだぜ。
What is going on, guys? It's John, and welcome back to the second Demon Slayer chapter review, chapter 202. Again, we're coming in at the perfect time, right at the end of this fucking series. But, let's just get into it. Chapter 202, Let's Go Home. As always, Koyoharu Gotoge, what are you doing to my heart? Why are you ripping it out of my chest and stomping all over it? The chapter begins with... surprise, surprise, Inosuke is not dead, but it's actually Nezuko who comes in to save him. Oh, I thought this scene was real heartwarming. Nezuko finally able to speak. She's like, finally human. And, you know, this is what Tanjiro has wanted. And a cruel monkey's paw has turned the tables, and now he is the demons. But she's trying to talk sense into him. And that entire scene was just heartbreaking. He's like biting into her shoulder too. There's a couple of moments where he's like, he bites and then screams, and then like there's a part where Inosuke beats him upside the head, and like I think from what it looks like, knocks his head downwards into biting her shoulder again, which I thought was hilarious. For it's not intended to be as hilarious as it is, but we'll take those. But man, Nezuko holding Tanjiro back. And Tanjiro just seemingly getting stronger. I mean, Giyu even points it out halfway through the chapter that, like, he has tasted human blood. And he's gaining the taste of blood. And, like, he's reaching the point of no return. It's crazy. It's insanity. Speaking of Giyu, I want to talk about him for a bit. Because same thing as last chapter. This, like, if Giyu wasn't one of your favorite pillars in the entire story, like when we first met him, like by now he has to be. This is the ultimate bro. The ultimate bro. He's a pillar to the end. He realizes, like, I have to kill Tanjiro before he kills anyone. And he's the first one to jump into all this action. And it's awesome to see. The other thing I wanted to talk about was Tanjiro. Okay, so Tanjiro is like drinking blood like throughout this whole chapter. He just suddenly turns into, like, the Naruto Six Tails. Like, he gets, like, these bone tails, like, tentacles coming out of... They look like real spiky, like, spinal cords almost. With, like, with little blades at the end. But the same kind of things Muzan had in his final form. He has those. He's on all fours. He is Naruto Six Tails. And he's going nuts. And he's... slicing people up, and he does something so Bleach, I guess is what I'll describe it as. It's sick, but it's so Bleach. He just opens his mouth, and it's just a fucking Gran Zero. It's just the Gran Zero from Bleach. He just charges this orb of energy, and Nezuko puts her hand in front of his mouth, and he fires it, and you just see Nezuko's hand just fucking bloody, like she stopped the blast as best she could, but sacrificing her arm in the process, I guess. It is crazy. This man is channeling all of his big three energy, if you know what I mean. So yeah, after the Gran Rey Sero, everybody's freaking out, and we get a scene of Kanao. Effectively, her and Inosuke like have their fight with the Upper Moon didn't end very long ago. It has to have been like, a couple hours at max. She's dragging her feet down the street. She's watching Nezuko try to stop Tanjiro. And she's crying, and she reaches into her sash. We see a little wooden vial. It turns out that Tamayo, when she made the poison that she put in her body to release inside of Muzan, she made a third vial. She made three separate drugs for returning demons to human form. And this third one was deemed unnecessary at the time, so Kanai gives it to Kanao, and this line is heartbreaking. Kanao, you could see her left eye just completely grayed out, blind, and she just speaks to Kanai, the poison pillar, and she says, "So this is why I still have one eye." And it's like, oh, please God, no, please God, no. And of course she does it. And this narration is great. He just now turned into a demon, so even with only one eye, there's still time. I should be able to avoid his attacks. and she uses it. Flower breathing, final form, equinoctial vermilion eye. And holy shit. Flash step, dude. Some Bleach vibes this whole chapter. Charging straight at Tanjiro. Nezuko's trying to hold him back, but no use. Tanjiro sees Kanao, swings at her, and we just get this crazy panel of Tanjiro. You could see his hand upwards where he slashed. Kanao is stabbing him in the back with the vial, but her entire upper chest or neck area just slashed straight open. Like you can see the blood just spewing out of it. Oh god, please. I don't know if she's gonna live. I hope she lives, please. She stabs him with the vial, and her final words are, "You mustn't make Nezuko cry." And we see a shot of inside of Tanjiro's mind. We can still see the flesh of the baby no jutsu. He's still chilling in there, big chillin', big sleep. But he stops moving, and we just get a shot of his eye. A real One Piece, like, doo-doom, like shot of his eye. He's just frozen. I think, and I hope it works. I just hope that she's not dead. Yeah, so that's it for this chapter. I mean, Tanjiro hopefully going to be turning back to human. I don't foresee... I mean, I've been saying this for weeks, so I don't foresee any more Muzan trickery, or like, I don't see any more story twists, and Gotoge keeps, she keeps pulling the wool under my feet, or however that saying goes. Yeah, dude, this is fantastic chapter. Man, that opening bit with Nezuko just crying to Tanjiro, like the tables flipped, God, that got me, and I'm really hoping that sometime soon in the next couple chapters this is taken care of and we can get some wholesome action again with all of them. I want to see some wholesome vibes. I want to see Inosuke, Zenitsu, Tanjiro, Nezuko, Kanao. I want to see all of them just big chillin' with no demons. That's the future I'm praying for. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this chapter 202. The next chapter doesn't come out till the 26th because Jump is on break. If you don't listen to the main podcast on our other channel, Paramecia Fancast, the main One Piece podcast me and Franz do, go ahead and listen to that. We went into more detail at the beginning of the episode. Jump is going on break. One of the editorial staff tested positive for, the thing. And so they're taking a week off and they're cleaning the entire inside of the building, I guess. And so the next couple weeks, it's going to be, this week was a chapter, next week, no chapter, week after that chapter, week after that, no chapter, and then week after that chapter. And that's the tentative schedule we're working with. So next week, we're not going to have a chapter. But yeah, we'll figure out what we're going to do from there. We might have a discussion video on some of the pillars that I really like. We'll figure something out. But yeah, like I said, don't forget to follow Paramecia Fancast, the main channel. If you want more from us and see when all of these and the podcasts go live, be sure to follow on Twitter at ParameciaCast. That's where all the updates are going to go whenever these videos go live on Paramecia TV and whenever the main podcast is uploaded to Paramecia Fancast, YouTube, and Libsyn. Be sure to follow that Twitter for all the info. Also, follow our Discord. That link is also in the description of this video and the description of the Twitter as well. We're always talking about all different kinds of manga, and it's a good time. Definitely get in there. We'd love to have you guys talking about a whole bunch of different manga. But yeah, that's gonna do it. This chapter was still sad as fuck. I'll see you in 2 weeks.